tá preparada pra fuder sua safada. Vem sentando na piroca.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the voice of FX Adventure. You know what it is, I'm reaching you guys all the way from Earth. On today's price action, we'll be looking at DXY for today, which is 5th May 2026. So what do we anticipate here? Before we get down into the market, we made a call yesterday for the Monday price action, and our call yesterday, if you guys remember, for the guys that has been following up on the content that we pushed here every day, we made a call for a buy. So the drawings you see here is the aftermath of our video yesterday. I'll recommend you go watch out the video. It's on all our social media handle, both on YouTube, which is my FX Adventure, and also on Facebook, FX Adventure. All right, so you can go watch it and you will see how we came about the directional bias. And as you can see, we had some levels we drew out as the point or the drawn liquidity that we have on site. All right, and while that is the case, as you guys can see, a couple of stuff happened yesterday, and for me, of course, I did what I needed to do, which is go for a sell on the forex measure pairs in the likes of Euro USD, British Pound USD, and Aussie Dollar USD. And if you're wondering how we came about that, like I said, just go watch the video on yesterday's price action analysis to gain an insight and understanding on how we came about that directional bias. Then on today, we'll be looking at price a little bit different today, and the reason why is because of the fact that there are other price action that we already see on the chart, and one of them would be exactly what happened yesterday. But before we do that, I'm going to delete all the drawings we have here just to have our chart a little bit clean for us to draw out more levels. Okay, so what do I anticipate today? What I anticipate today is some level of liquidity grab and reversal. Okay, so what do I mean? Remember, the point of the what do you call it, liquidity grab that we predicted was this high here, that red line you see there. Okay, so what I anticipate this morning will be, we might see price quickly going up to grab liquidity, then maybe come back down here before deciding what next it might do. All right, so from an intraday trader standpoint, what I'll be looking out for is basically how price would want to react after grabbing that liquidity at that top. All right, another thing I could also point out and see here is some level of gap coming in and around here. All right, in and around there. Then to give us further context of what we think price generally wants to do, I'd want to move our time frame a little bit higher to the 4-hour time frame just to get an insight. Okay, well, I'm here, a lot of things is a bit scattered, so I'm going to block this guy. So one thing I can see here is this is on the 4-hour time frame on DXY. We can see some level of double bottom here. All right, so double bottom here, that is after this capitulation all the way below the 200 exponential moving average. And there is something also that I've seen happening in and around there, which will be this gap here on the 4-hour. You can see there is a very massive gap here, and if we should drag this gap all the way here, you can see for every time price comes into that gap, it gets rejected. Last time it came to that gap, that's the rejection, and after that rejection we can arguably say that we have this here. We have another gap here on the 4-hour, right? So I'm going to remove this guy at the top. Let's use this closest one here. All right, so what do I mean? Well, I think DXY might be looking to reverse a little bit. Let's see. All right, let's not digress. This is on the 4-hour. That's the gap there. So we just have to go down to the 1 hour. Now we're down to the 1 hour. You can still see same thing, double bottom coming into play. These guys, liquidity not yet taken out. Do we have any major gap? No. You can see the build up here on the 1 hour time frame on DXY are all tightly closed. There is not much gap there. The only major gap I can think of is, you know, these tiny ones that is lying at the low right there, and price currently is not even close to those points yet. So those are the places I see major gaps. We have gaps here and other places, but they are pretty much tiny gaps. So for me, I'm of the opinion that the higher time frame at least is below the 200 exponential moving average, which means it's a bearish trend. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, you see it's below the 200 exponential moving average, in as much as you can argue that on the 1 hour time frame that we are currently trading above it, but you can still see that in as much as we are trading above it, there is not much momentum coming into play. So there is still high chances that price can still reject below the 200 exponential moving average, trying to look for liquidities down there. But on the other side, we like executing on the 5-minute time frame because I am an intraday trader. So what I am most concerned about is the time theory. All right, so whenever I come here, I always like to pull up my theory and calibrate my chart properly. All right, so what I'm looking out for right now is some sort of a pullback. All right, some sort of a pullback towards the exponential moving average. So what do I mean? And I mean that now we've seen price trade up, and you can remember how we came about this rectangular drawing here. This is the gap distance we have on the 4-hour time frame, and you can see price is currently trading inside of it. All right, you can also bring more context to it by overlaying it with the 5-minute gap we also have here, which kind of is more confirmation of, you know, a lot of gaps being created there, and we assume those gaps to be some level of resistance, at least until it gets broken. All right, so the game plan will be to see what price is going to do. Remember, I pointed out something here. I told you guys price is looking to grab this 5-minute liquidity high there, and you can see how that correlates to almost the PD array, or the middle point of that fair value gap. So it pretty much makes sense that once price starts to get to that level, we should anticipate a much more selling pressure coming in and around there. And if we calibrate ourselves and place ourselves in the right place while we wait patiently for price to give us what we want, of course I'll be going for buys on the major pairs in the likes of Euro USD, British Pound USD, and Aussie Dollar USD. And the reason is because if DXY is selling off, that's when you buy them. If DXY is buying, that's when you sell them. All right, but before that is the case, before we jump on it, remember I said something that we need price to what? Trade a little bit more higher before we experience that reversal. This is on DXY, guys. This is what I have for you guys for today, and those are the market conditions that I have and what I anticipate today. For guys that paid attention yesterday, I believe if you traded it the right way, of course you would have seen some nice profit yesterday. I did, because of course I traded my own setup, and I bring all this analysis to you every day right here on this page channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and follow for more. Happy trading. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.